God's story connects with your story. How have you noticed this in your life? Have you noticed the power of prayer? Have you noticed God's breakthrough, be they large or small, in your life? These are some of the stories of the people of Cargill United Methodist Church.
To me, I find praying to be actually easy. I mean, to me, it's a conversation with God, and I've prayed for a long time. Start with morning prayer. It could just be a short prayer in the middle of the day, ending the day with a prayer. But I've never really got caught up in it being formal, so it's just something I've always done, and it just helps me, and I think it helps calm me, and obviously leads me and guides me. Yeah, I mean, I think about a time when a lot of times I realize my prayers are answered after the fact, and they're not just in the way I think I want them answered. As we go through Dynamite Prayer, it's like listening to what God wants, what God's will, and not your will is. And I think about a couple years ago, before I took the job I have now, there was a job I really wanted, and it was in a field that I'm an expert in. I could have jumped right in and made a big difference, and there was more money and all that sort of thing, and I really wanted this job. But I prayed on it, and I kept getting this nudging saying no. Saying no, and took my time, and I turned the job down and instantly had regret. A week, 2 weeks later, I just for 8 months I wish I would have taken that job. I should have taken that job. Should I call them and say, can I have that job? I made a mistake. But that passed, and a year or so later, I ended up with the job that I have now, and it's with a great company. I'm very happy. It's challenged me. I've grown as a person, as a manager, and it's a company that has social values. I feel like I'm making a difference in the world, not just making money for somebody. So I'm just, this is where God led me. And probably about 6 months after I took this job, the company that offered me the other job went out of business. The job was no longer there. The building was no longer there. I'm like, oh, okay, this is why I'm here where I am today.